Hi, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again to this channel, this brand that we have created for our nation. So, we know Uganda just discovered its crude oil in 2006, and that marks the first phase of exploration. So, now with commercial oil production, which is staged to commence in 2020, several opportunities will be attracted. And so, therefore, we as a nation, as citizens of this great country, we need to take part in this by taking up the required skills to be able to fit in the industry. Therefore, we can put up businesses which will be supplying the oil and gas sector, and therefore we shall also be benefiting. So the local content is built on the involvement of our citizens, government, then the international and local oil companies within this nation to ensure that everyone and every party is happy with the crude oil that is going to be produced in this country. So before we begin, members and ladies and gentlemen, click the subscribe button below this video so that you will always be getting videos whenever I upload them, and to receive messages from this channel, click the bell notification button. Remember, for God and my country, together we stand as a nation. And one of the questions that you can always ask yourself is that, can I work in the oil and gas sector without an oil and gas qualification? The answer is yes. We shall go through all that because this is a new project that I am working on currently, and it's known as local content for our country. So coming to the next slide here, the main question that has popped up here, what is local content? Local content is a policy which is designed by government. For example, Uganda as a nation has come up with the oil and gas policy, which will enable all citizens, local businesses, and international businesses, and even companies to participate in the oil and gas sector, and such that everyone is made happy. For example, the introduction of the Petroleum Authority of Uganda, which is the government body which will monitor how local content will be coordinated in this nation, and also to ensure that the citizens get jobs in the field of oil and gas. So here, local content has registered some bit of success already in our nation, because we see currently government has put up several courses in universities which are to prepare students and experts who are to work in the oil and gas industry. And not forgetting one of the greatest universities in Africa, that is Makerere University. There was introduction of petroleum geoscience and production as a course. This is to prepare geoscientists both at a bachelor level and master's level, so that they will be able to participate in the oil and gas industry. And also, when you look at, for example, Uganda Petroleum Institute of Kigumba, also that one is a school which has been put up, an institute has been put up by government to ensure for this preparation. That is one, but we still have a lot of work to do on local content, especially when you look at the business bit. Ugandans, as Ugandans, we have to make sure that we supply the oil and gas companies in all means. For example, a person can just put up a piggery farm and be supplying the oil and gas sector with pork, or you can put up a maize farm, be supplying them with posho, or a rice farm, be supplying them with rice. And remember that local content here, this policy is designed in such a way that you must supply these requirements meeting the oil and gas company standards. Because remember, those companies are very strict with their standards. Giving example of such companies in Uganda currently, we have now like a few, but in future we know service companies are going to come up. But currently we have Sinok, we have Total, then we still have Total around, but they were going. Then Shilombaje is a service company. Another companies as well will be coming into the country. So that is the basis of local content. We as locals of this nation, how can we benefit from the opportunities which are available in the oil and gas industry? We have to prepare ourselves efficiently in terms of skills, We have to acquire knowledge of all sectors. We have to invest money in businesses and ensure that we are ready for this opportunity. For example, a person can just work in the oil and gas sector by owning a business. We can just supply barrels to these companies. So, for example, when you look at the last stream of oil operation, that is the downstream, which is the marketing bit. A person can work by supplying barrels to these companies. Also, you can get several jobs from, for example, looking at this guy who is welding seriously, working on this pipeline. These are just welders. Then here we have another guy here. This is an engineer, be a petroleum engineer, civil mechanical, busy on site, receiving messages. Then the other question I know we always ask ourselves is, will our citizens get jobs in the oil and gas sector? The answer is yes. There are several technical opportunities in the oil and gas industry. For example, taking an example of the refinery. The refinery attracts several jobs. For example, chemical engineers cannot be underestimated in the refinery because the refinery employs basically chemists to work there. And also to construct such a big platform like a refinery like this, several civil engineers, mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, power line installers will be employed in this field. So we as a nation, we should take on such courses and ensure that when such opportunities are available, we run. Because currently, according to argument and press releases that have been going through, Uganda as a nation, we are not ready for commercial oil production because we as citizens of this nation, we haven't yet taken up the required skills to enable us participate efficiently in the oil and gas industry. And when you look at this pipeline itself, this pipeline also will also create several jobs. For example, this pipeline, the pipeline which is going to run from Oima up to Port Tanga in Tanzania will create jobs because construction of this pipeline alone will create several opportunities. And also, this pipeline will have several pumping stations. So, these pumping stations now will create jobs for people who are managing such pumping stations, then operation of such pumping stations. So this is just our first series on local content, engaging our youth, citizens of this nation in opportunities which are available in Uganda's oil and gas sector. So to stay tuned to this channel and always receive notifications, messages, click the bell notification button, and to always get pop-up videos, subscribe to this channel to be a member, and so that we shall discuss more. And in case of any question and you're not clear of something, just comment below this video. Thank you. My name is Apil Simon once more, student at Makere University. I'm doing petroleum geoscience and production.